You're listening to The Turtle Who Refused to Leave, written and told by Purdy Brock Jenkins. This recording was made for listeners on YouTube Music, as well as social media networks around the world. It's a brand new folktale from the Purdyville Library. So go on and get comfortable. Grab a snack or 7. After all, 7 snacks are better than 1 or 3. Put your feet up and relax. A good book is always better with a good snack. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Leonard once waited so long for someone to come back that he forgot why he was waiting. It was the kind of wait that starts as a pause, then becomes a silence, then becomes part of your furniture. You stop watching the door, but you never quite close it. This story started with a turtle. Not just any turtle, a very old turtle, who claimed he wasn't old at all, just slow on purpose. His name was Thatch. No one knew if it was his first name or his last, or just something he liked the sound of. Leonard had met Thatch when he was 9. He found him near the creek by the willow tree, half buried in leaves, and chewing a stick like it owed him money. "Are you stuck?" Leonard asked. "I'm resting," Thatch replied. Big difference. They sat together for a while. That's how most things started with Thatch. One spring afternoon, Leonard's aunt decided to get married. No one had expected this, especially not her. There was going to be music and cake in one of those slippery dance floors that makes people fall in dignified ways. Everyone was told to bring someone, a date, a friend, a pet with a bow tie. Leonard asked Thatch, "You want to come?" "To a wedding?" "You can wear a bow tie." Thatch blinked once, slowly. "If I leave now, I might make it by dessert." Leonard packed him a sandwich, gave him a small folded invitation, taped it to his shell like a stamp. "Just follow the music." Thatch nodded, then turned toward the road, inching forward with great determination and absolutely no urgency. The wedding came. It was small and windy. A cupcake blew off the table and no one chased it. Thatch never arrived. Leonard saved him a seat, even left the sandwich in the shade. But the seat stayed empty, and eventually the sandwich turned green. That was the last time anyone saw Thatch for a long, long while. Years passed. Not loudly, not quickly. Just one quiet day leaning on another. Leonard grew up the way soft people do, by accident. His shoes got bigger. His thoughts got quieter. He still remembered things that no one else did. Like Thatch. Every now and then, someone would mention him, usually as a joke. "Maybe Thatch will show up in time for the next wedding. That turtle's probably mayor of a ditch somewhere. He probably turned into a rock and no one noticed." But Leonard never laughed. He just smiled the way people do when they know something they're not ready to explain. Meanwhile, Thatch was traveling. Just not very far at a time. He stopped under trees, all kinds. Willows, oaks, the kind that drop needles instead of leaves. Each one offered something, a patch of shade, a nap, a moment to remember something or forget something else. He crossed one field and rested there for 3 years. He wasn't lost. He was just easily interested. At one point, Thatch passed a sign that said, "Wedding this way," but the paint had faded and the arrow pointed at nothing. Still, he nodded. "Getting close," he muttered. Then he fell asleep in the shadow of a picnic bench and dreamed of lettuce and banjos. Leonard by now was older than he expected to be. Not old, just grown in the way that makes birthdays feel quiet. He still walked by the creek, still looked at the willow, still wondered. One day, he saw a small trail in the grass. It wasn't fresh, just worn. A path that hadn't been there before, curving slowly, as if whoever made it was in no rush to arrive. He didn't follow it. He just stood there and whispered, "He's still coming." Thatch arrived on a Tuesday, not because it was planned, just because Tuesdays are good for showing up, unannounced. He didn't look older, but he looked settled, like someone who had stopped trying to be anywhere else. He wandered into the edge of town just before dusk, the sky all soft oranges and forgotten errands. A woman walking her dog saw him and said, "Is that a turtle?" But she didn't stop. She had groceries to put away. Thatch found the old community hall. It was a bakery now. He nodded at the brick wall like it had kept his appointment. Leonard was outside his house, fixing a bent mailbox that hadn't been useful in years, when he saw the shape on the road. Slow, round, familiar. He didn't run. He didn't shout. He just walked forward and said, "Took your time." Thatch looked up and blinked. "Did I miss it?" Leonard smiled. "Not all of it." The next week, Leonard married the librarian. It wasn't a big wedding, just a backyard and some chairs and people who still believed in saying things out loud. There was lemonade. There was music. There was a turtle near the front row, wearing a bow tie made out of shoelace. When the couple said their vows, Thatch didn't cry, but he closed his eyes and breathed like someone remembering every mile. After the cake was cut, Leonard sat beside him. "This wasn't the wedding I invited you to," I figured. "But you came. Told you I would." They didn't say anything else for a long time. And that's how Thatch, the turtle who refused to leave, finally arrived. Not at the wedding he was meant to attend, but at the one that waited for him anyway. Because sometimes, patience does win, even if it forgets why it started in the first place. That's all for now. If the story left something with you, keep it. Let it ride around in your thoughts for a while. These tales weren't meant to explain the world, just to notice it a little more kindly. And if you enjoyed being here, well, I'll be back with more stories, more questions dressed up like answers. Till then, take care of yourself and take care of the turtles in your life. If this made you smile or feel something fuzzy and wonderful, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Also give me a comment. What ideas do you have for the next story? I'll keep telling stories if you keep listening. This has been Purdy Brock Jenkins, talking slow about things that move fast. I hope you enjoyed the story. It was a very good story. I especially liked the part where Leonard made Thatch a sandwich. I wonder what he put on that sandwich. Mayonnaise? Ketchup? Mustard? Or maybe dirty diapers? Yuck! Remember for next time that we need more snacks. A good book is always better with a good snack. See you next time, and have a sleepy Joe night. End of story.